beautiful blue mountains right outside of Sydney. Snow falling in Australia. Oh my goodness. It is late winter, right? Because it's late summer here. And still really hot here. Thank goodness snow is nowhere in sight for me. But apparently snow is making the news here in Australia. So let's check it out. This will be linked in the description so you can watch this whole report. We're just going to watch a tidbit here and see what's going on. Snow in Oz is not the first picture people think of when they think of beautiful Australia. Here we go.
Good evening. Winter's late polar blast has brought treacherous icy conditions, dumping plenty of snow across the Blue Mountains overnight and shutting down 2 major roads for hours.
Wow.
With thousands of drivers forced to turn back or delay their travel. Locals woke to towns under a blanket of white, disappearing as the morning gave way to sunny blue skies.
You can see in that time lapse the snow melting really quick, though. Obviously, this is not a place that gets, this particular area, I imagine, does not get a lot of snow and is still generally somewhat warm for a winter season.
It's now being suggested
so, yeah, that snow's going to melt quick.
Way to prevent
Thankfully.
future chaos.
On the Blue Mountains today, a white knuckle ride.
What are you doing walking?
I've been in an accident.
From tow trucks to slow trucks.
Can you get off to the left? I think you can, mate, yeah.
And eventually, no trucks. Commuter chaos, the mountains locked in and Sydney locked out, with the Bells Line of Road and Great Western Highway suddenly shut down. Everyone...
You know, man, I hate driving in winter. I think growing up in Illinois, northern Illinois here, I'm just sick of winter, man. I hate it. I hate the black ice on the road. I hate the snow, like when you're just trying to get somewhere safely. So I feel your pain. For these people that are stuck and getting in accidents and they're just not digging this, I feel your pain, man. It sucks.
To stop and wait.
Trying to get across, go up the orange, but yeah, she's shut.
The menace, this.
Put your boot on it, it's
yeah,
very slippery.
That's bad stuff.
There's no sun on it now, but that's the stuff that catches you out.
Deadly black ice glued to the road. Rail was no escape either.
The train was nowhere to be seen, swallowed up by the snow.
Delays and cancellations with ice on tracks.
Going to work, it's just a pain.
Trains on the Blue Mountains line return to their regular timetable just after 11.
Wow.
Staff here say weather-related delays and cancellations are extremely rare. Somewhere down there, Deputy Premier Paul Toole, 2 hours late to a...
You know, to be fair, again, from someone rather that grew up in a place that gets pretty damn decent amount of snow, how cute. That was not a lot of snow when we're seeing these overheads. I mean, of course, it's dusting the trees and stuff, but if you look, you know, the road is clear, and even on the side of the road where they couldn't have plowed or whatever, I mean, look, it's barely minimal. But I understand that it's still a problem. Not saying that it's not a pain. It is. It's just saying Australia's still got good weather, especially in this part, because there are places that get way more snow in one snowfall, for example, than this. This isn't too bad. But clearly bad enough to put a hamper in people's couple days.
Killing time
Look at this.
Chills and thrills.
Yeah.
Gonna go find a coffee shop, I reckon.
And that was
what
the
can you do, right?
in town.
It's been really hectic since the
Coffee shop getting a lot of business. Hell yeah.
We, I think, have had some people making a pit stop here that haven't been able to continue further west.
Right.
A vast whiteout on the
there you
Blue
go.
Mountains, an excuse as good as
So yeah, not terribly deep, but I mean, definitely a whiteout. I mean, it's enough to cover
any for families
the
to
land
have fun
and make it
snow.
white.
From above, it looked as if
definitely
whole
a decent
towns
amount.
became temporary ski resorts. Tobogganing, snow angels, snowmen.
Yeah, I mean, that's fun, though.
And general mischief were in order.
Playing in the snow is fun.
So
Driving in it's not, especially if you're going to work.
They're like, we want to go see the snow.
A day to remember for the O'Brien family.
This guy's in a t-shirt and shorts.
But Dad Steve was dressed more for Bondi in January than Blackheath in August.
You're wearing shorts and thongs there, come on. Yeah, it's snowing.
He's in thongs, oh my God.
We're doing the school run and I thought we'll come and see the snow while it's here. And it's very cold on the toes.
Do you have Ugg boots?
I do. Yeah, not here.
No.
The
Just not with me.
brothers were racing against the sun to build
Build
their
it quick.
snowman.
That Australian sun, I think, is going to melt that pretty fast, I reckon.
On a farm near Lithgow, sheep blended in with the blanket of thick powder.
Yeah.
In Sydney, it dropped to 7 degrees this morning.
No snow on the
Swimmers
coast.
braving Bondi's surf.
But 7 degrees Celsius is pretty cold. to be at the beach anyway, right? Not cold at all. Again, how cute, right? With the winter thing, try, negative like 15 degrees Celsius winter Northern Illinois here. That would be like the warmest day all winter. 7 degrees Celsius. Come on now. That's above freezing. Well above freezing.
The winter experience.
Feels like you're walking on snow in the sand. It's freezing.
The heaviest snowfalls were overnight, as our time-lapse camera from Katoomba's Carrington Hotel shows. But it was quick to melt away as sunrise arrived and made way.
Oh, yeah. Look at how quick that melts. Beautiful landscape, too. Wow. Blue Mountains area. Just gorgeous. So this is more like our climate we had in New Mexico, because it was always warm. Winters were amazing. It was always, I'm not going to get the Celsius numbers right, so you got to work with me here. It was always around 60 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit on winter days, and it was awesome. And, we had a rare super freak system that came through, even though we were in the Southwest desert, where we did get snow. It was in the morning time, right around sunrise. And funnily enough, it only snowed for like an hour and a half. This is in the desert, right? In the heart of the Southwest, right above the border of Mexico. And, it melted in an hour and a half.
Blue skies.
So we drove up to the mountains, and there were kids, because in that area, they don't get snow. It's like rare for them. So they were kids taking advantage, like trying to play in the snow, but it was like melting every 10 minutes. It'd be like more and more gone, even in the mountains. So
and cars covered in snow at Medlow Bath's Hydro Majestic
thinking this is more
Hotel
like that climate.
Left only puddles.
Because if this was in Illinois, this would be sticking around for literally 8-10 weeks. Like it could not snow for 2 months, but if we get a couple snowfalls and then winter lasts all the way till like March, it seems like for us, our winter. The snow just stays on the ground for like 2 months. It's freaky. It sucks.
Truly starting to melt. The forecast from the Bureau is that this is the last we're going to see of this kind of snow for quite some time. So those who've taken the day off school or work have certainly made the best of it. Evan
That's
Batten,
cool, though.
7 News.
That's cool that the kiddos got to play. Obviously, that's a rare occurrence there because they took advantage of it, and I'm glad they did because it seems like it melts pretty quick. And must be a big deal if it makes the news, because snow here would not be making the news. That's like, normal day occurrence in the winter. So that is pretty funny. But you know what? Thank you, again, to Excalibur on Discord for the suggestion. I believe I mentioned that at the beginning. If I did not, I super apologize. I usually do at the beginning. So, yeah, that was a great suggestion. Of course, I skipped around so you can watch this whole video and report with that link down below. Make sure to check them out. That was, a beautiful landscape, right? It's a beautiful area outside of Sydney there. Say what you will about driving in it and being late to work and, God forbid you get in a crash or something. All of that sucks. I totally agree. Winter, sucks, in my opinion, when it comes to that kind of stuff. But you got to appreciate the landscape. Everything coated in snow does look pretty stellar, right? It actually looks really, really neat. Still jealous, I'll say it, being in Illinois here again. When I see this kind of winter, I know it's winter too, guys. It's a lot colder than summer. I get it. But let me just say again, I think most of Australia, I know some parts get pretty heavy snow and some parts get really cold. But as a whole, trust me, you guys got it good with winter. There are places much, much colder and more harsh. So leave a thumbs up on this if you enjoyed it. And, for good Australian winters, I think you guys have a pretty damn good climate in most of the country. And, of course, you can subscribe, join our amazing growing community here. We're almost to 100K. We're trying to get there, okay? We're hard charging. And finally, I would love to hear your comments down below. Did it snow near you? Did you get a chance to play in this? Maybe your kids played in it. Tell me your experiences with snow lately in Australia and how winter is going for you. Because, it's going to be over soon, right? And then you will be in spring. And us here in the Northern Hemisphere, we're going to be going into fall or autumn. That being said, guys, my name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, y'all. I'll catch you later.